Tell us something about this place, how it got to be haunted.
Bloodthirsty girl.
Want a sweet, anyone? Richard?
No, thanks. You turn right here.
Where the hell are we?
It's your idea, remember?
I don't need this place.
Hey, oh, come on.
I don't.
Hey! I tell you what, I wouldn't fancy spending the night here alone. Would you?
Yeah, no, so.
Oh.
No.
Careful of the rats.
I really dig this place.
You would.
Piano! What's the good condition of this thing?
Oh, look, candles.
Yeah, obviously somebody's been here before us.
Has anyone got any matches?
Yeah, I'll go.
I wonder who left them here.
I better save my flashlight.
Henry, come hand these out.
Right.
Oh, that's a bit more cheerful.
Yeah. Very romantic, isn't it, Sheila?
The atmosphere or the company?
Both.
Oh, stop it, you two. Listen to the piano. Listen.
Richard, who haunts this place?
Oh, it's a gruesome story.
Great, tell.
Oh, honestly, Sheila, the way you dig blood, anyone would think you were a vampire.
Yes, well, you better watch out next time I give you a love bite.
Now, Chris, grab a candle.
The house belonged to one family for about 200 years. They were obviously a strange bunch. One night, one of them went mad, hacked all the others to pieces, and then killed himself.
Oh.
That all happened about 20 years ago.
How many of them were there?
The victims? Oh, I don't know. Well, I heard there were about 6 of them.
And they haunt the house?
No, they don't. The killer is supposed to be the ghost.
Oh, come on, cut the publicity. Let's explore this place, huh?
Hey, look, there must have been a fire sometime.
There was.
What happened? The ghost get a bit chilly one night?
Maybe. No one knows how it started.
Why don't we just look round and then go? For a coffee, I mean.
No.
I'm dying for a coffee.
I want a coffee, I want a drink. And who left the drinks in the car?
You did.
Right.
Darling, control yourself.
Don't be personal. I'm gonna get the drinks.
To hell with the drinks. Let's have an orgy.
Yeah, I'll buy that.
No. Let's have a seance.
What's your fancy? An orgy or a seance?
I don't fancy either. Richard? Where are you? I want to find out more about this house. I think we should come back and find out if this ghost is real or not.
Well, then, there better be a full moon. They prefer a full moon.
Well, you can count me out. This is not my idea of fun. I'm fed up with this. I could do with some coffee. I don't like it. Horrid atmosphere.
I think it's super.
I agree with Sheila. I think it's a gas.
It's the house of the dead.
Terribly noisy, these ghosts.
Hey, we need nothing but to take the
That does it. I'm off. Who's coming?
I'll go.
Tell you what, you wouldn't catch me going out there on my own.
I'll catch you.
That's what I mean.
Ah, here it is.
Sorry to be such a wet blanket.
Oh, forget it. It's not everybody's idea of a good time. And I'm not sure it's mine. Oh.
So you're not scared, eh?
Oh, I could strangle you for that.
Well, there's gratitude for you, Henry. And just as I was about to take her home.
You're what?
I'm taking you home. Got Peter's keys.
It won't be necessary. You came with Dorothy, remember?
Oh, couldn't let you go off into the night on your own, Sylvia.
I'm a country girl. Moonlit nights and me were made for each other.
Do you want some help?
Oh, no thanks. It's coming. Oh. Ah.
Here, hang on to these, Henry, will you?
You coming back?
I don't know. Yet. You sure you'll be all right?
Quite sure.
How will you get home?
I'll manage.
All right. But you're on your own, remember? Oh, your coat. It's in Peter's car. You'll freeze without it.
Thanks. Tomorrow? See you.
Do you think it's wise to leave all these things?
There's nobody for miles around. No one will steal anything.
Probably too scared of the ghost. You won't be along up there, will you?
You want me to stay with you?
Come on up, Dorothy. You're going to miss all the fun.
How do we get down?
Jump. You'll have to go through the hall. All the other entrances are either locked or impossible to get to.
You seem to know this place pretty well, Richard.
We used to come here a lot.
Must have been pretty once. Oh, it's not really haunted, is it? Oh, let's go.
You all right? Come on, let's go back inside.
Chris, what's the time? It's 5 of 12.
5 minutes to the witching hour.
We're not really going through with this seance, are we?
Oh, why not? What else do we have to do?
Why don't you blow out the candles?
Yeah.
Oh, we're not going to be in the dark as well.
Shut up, Madge.
Well, I don't like it.
Now, silence. We must have silence. Now we hold hands.
Aren't we supposed to touch fingertips?
What'd you say? Not drinking.
Oh, it's just the wind.
There is no wind tonight.
It was chilly when I was upstairs.
Well, what do you think it was?
I told you it was the wind.
It couldn't have been anybody. We'd have heard them come in.
You're not suggesting somebody might have... Well, somebody else might be here?
No, there's no one around for miles.
Well, calm down. He could have been a headless man.
Hey, come on. The moon's full. Let's hunt for ghosts.
Right.
And what do we do when we find them?
Well, let's hope we don't.
You must follow. You must follow and light your candles.
Oh, if you're all going to wander around again, I think I'll go and wait for you.
I'm going up here. You come. Madge, come this way.
No, I'll be there. Come this way.
Who is it? It's you. I dropped my candle. Here it is.
Excuse me, can I have a light, please?
Peter, what a damn stupid thing to do.
Right, shut you.
Peter, is that you?
Dorothy, what happened? Don't come in. For God's sake, don't come in.
We should never...
The door's still bolted. Now listen. We're going to search this house methodically from top to bottom. Henry, you watch the door.
Somebody had better get her home.
No. No, nobody's going yet. No one's going to go running off or running to the police. We've got to figure this out for ourselves. Now, Richard, are you absolutely sure that no one could get in or out of this place without using the front door?
Well, you saw for yourself. There's no way out.
Well, then that means that the house is empty and the main door is bolted. That could only leave us with one answer.
Are you jesting? One of us did it. You must be crazy. You must be completely mad. I'm going for the police.
Oh, no, you're not. You're going to sit down and shut up. Now, if it wasn't one of us, who could it be? The ghost?
Oh, don't be goddamn stupid. It couldn't have been one of us. We all knew him.
Did we know him? And much more important, do we really know each other? I mean, look, what do you know about me, or Richard, or Peter, or Madge, or any of us? Or even you?
But it couldn't have been one of us. Oh, well, it's too ridiculous. I don't believe it. I mean, what possible motive? There is no motive, is there? What are you trying to do to us? Aren't we scared enough?
And you're going to be a hell of a lot more scared when the police suddenly turn up and start drawing the same conclusions. Asking questions. People pointing. How would you like to be thought of as a suspected psychopath and be treated like one? Because that's what one of us must be. Now, can any one of you prove that you didn't kill Gary?
But we're not insane.
How do you know?
If we go to the police, I mean, last time, with that drugs thing.
Well, what are you suggesting we do, Chris?
Just hold on. None of us can prove that we didn't.
A girl couldn't have. A girl wouldn't have the strength.
Any psychopath, male or female, can have superhuman strength when aroused.
All right, so what happens? What happens now?
We get rid of the body. Well, it's the only thing to do. It's our only chance. We take it miles away from here, and then we won't be connected with the house or with it.
But they'll know. The police. They'll know he's been with us. I mean, the people at the party.
So he left.
On his own, in the middle of the country.
Well, why not? Maybe he got sick. Maybe we had an argument or anything. Maybe he'll just be missing. Can you think of anything better?
It all seems so callous, if you ask me, Chris.
Now listen to me. There's going to be questions. So what? They'll probably just be routine. But just as long as we all stick to the same story. What can they do?
And what do we do about each other? About one of us being dangerous?
We'll figure that out later. Dorothy, do you understand what we're going to do? Now, you've got to fall in with us, otherwise this whole thing just won't work. Do you understand that, Dorothy?
Leave her alone, Chris.
Dorothy, do you understand?
One of us is insane.
We'll need this.
We're just going to move the body. Peter will give you a lift home.
Sorry, sir. Oh, morning, John.
Morning, Bill.
Sergeant,
Morning, sir.
I'd like you to look into this.
What is it?
Routine missing persons.
Missing persons? That's hardly my department.
No, it isn't, but I've got my reasons. I should be grateful if you'd take care of this one.
Well, if you put it that way, I can hardly refuse, can I? Anything special?
A young fellow works in Carnaby Street. Hasn't turned up to work for about 3 days.
That's strange.
Well, the manager thinks so. Nor has he shown up at his home. There's been no message and no accident reports have come in.
Does the boy still live at home?
Yes, he does. His mother has been taken to hospital today. She's getting on. They don't give her much time.
Oh, I see.
The details are all there. Oh, by the way, the boy's name is Scott. Gary Scott.
Gary Scott, but that's the boy who,
Yes, I thought you'd be interested.
Scott, eh?
We don't have to start from scratch then, do we, sir?
No.
Chris, it's been 3 days. This is the 4th day and nobody said anything. Well, supposing the police know about the house.
Why should they? And even if they go there, what are they going to find? I mean, we burnt the blankets, we burned everything on the floor. A little more charred wood isn't going to attract any more attention, is it?
The strange thing is, I just can't seem to feel the way I think I should. You know, cold.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
The only thing that's still real is that one of us did it. But who? Which one?
I've cried a million to you. There's not a day that I could say, girl, I've been good enough to you. I am ready to
Is he there?
Franz Ford?
Yeah.
He's there. Do you want me to stay around?
No, I don't think so.
Sure.
Quite sure.
See you on Monday, then.
Hello, Sylvia.
Bob.
Are you getting in?
I thought we were going to finish it,
That was your idea. It wasn't mine.
but you agreed.
No, I didn't. Don't you remember? You did all the talking. I didn't agree to anything.
What's the point? I've had enough.
It's not as simple as that, Sylvia. I'm not one of your long-haired kids. I don't brush off so easy.
You'd have just taken a bit longer, that's all.
You know nothing about me if you think that. It's funny, really, you knowing so little when we've been so close.
What about your wife? How well does she know you?
Too bloody well.
I want to change. Don't you get it? I want someone young.
I'm not the linen, you know. You don't change me when you feel like it.
Bob, while it lasted, it was good. It couldn't last long. I didn't mean to hurt you.
Well, like I said, I'm not a kid. It doesn't work that way with me. Won't you give it another try?
I can't. Bob, I'm going.
Wait. I'll tell you this. You won't get away from me. Wherever you are, I'll be about. Somewhere.
Then you'll be wasting your time.
I've got plenty of that.
Her name is Dorothy Pullman.
Pretty?
Yes. She's a receptionist at the Sun Hotel. Do you know it?
Yes.
Well, they've been very friendly. Talk to her. She might have some ideas.
Right.
The crowd we pulled in last year with Scott.
Yes, sir?
Get them in again. They may have something to offer.
Right, sir. Miss Pullman,
Yes?
would you mind stepping into the car?
All right.
Cigarette?
I don't smoke, thank you.
Oh. We thought you'd prefer to see us away from the hotel.
Oh, yes. But what do you want to know?
Gary Scott has been reported missing.
What's that got to do with me?
You are friends, aren't you?
Yes.
When did you see him last?
I don't remember.
You don't? Miss Pullman, I know we're supposed to be ogres, but I assure you we will not be biting today. Now then, when do you think you saw him last?
Well, it was a while ago. A week, anyway.
And where was that?
We'd left a party.
I see. And where did you go?
We didn't. We had a row.
A row?
Yes, it wasn't over anything particular.
Perhaps you better start at the beginning.
Gary? Hello.
Hello, what are you doing here?
It's coffee time, isn't it? What else?
Yes, it's coffee time. It must have taken you at least an hour to get here.
If you must quibble, it was an hour and a half.
Just for coffee?
That's right.
Sylvia, Dorothy. Dorothy, Sylvia.
Hello.
See you tonight?
Yes. Bye.
She looks a nice kid.
Yes, she does.
I didn't know she was coming to the party.
You didn't ask me.
Oh, but...
And I didn't ask her. Now, look, Sylvia knows a lot of people. Some of them are my friends, too. Consequently, we often wind up in the same crowd, that's all.
Is she nice?
I like her. Well, you didn't come all this way just to talk about Sylvia, did you?
No.
That's what I thought.
What time are you picking me up tonight?
Blast. I knew there was something I meant to tell you.
You're not picking me up tonight.
It's something I can't get out of. One of the boys in the shop's getting married tomorrow. Silly fellow. I promised I'd have a farewell drink with him and a few of the boys tonight.
I see. And what am I supposed to do while you're drinking farewell with the boys?
Well, you know Chris's flat. Why don't you go there? And I'll join you later.
I know, much later. I'm probably stoned.
Drunk? Me?
The last party...
All right, yes, I know. But this time I promise. One drink. Two?
We'll see. Anyway, our 5 minutes are up. And I wouldn't like to keep you from your work.
I'm glad you came.
I'll see you tonight. At Chris's.
Bye.
Oh, boy. Here he comes, the epitome of swinging London itself. Where have you been? I've been looking for you.
I've been on the phone. Like to know who to?
She's bored, Chris.
Yes.
Poor Sheila, bored again.
Well, if they call this a party, you know I've had a better giggle at a mall.
Oh, don't be so grisly.
I want to be grizzly.
Well, give me a kiss first.
Certainly.
Is that all?
be disgusting. We're in company.
And if we weren't?
Now, come on, man. Get up your sandwiches. You're wasting away.
Hey, can somebody open the door?
No butler. What a party. You disgusting specimen.
Shut up.
Hey, is Dorothy here?
She's downstairs.
Oh. If we can keep her down there, it'll be our good deed for the day.
Come on, Gary. Come on.
Want the mafia get hold of him?
Lemon squash.
They don't breed them like they used to. Hey, Sergeant. Sergeant.
Oh, me?
Well, who else, you fool? Keep a sharp lookout.
You feeling all right? I'll be fine. You look terrible.
Hey, soldier. Any messages to the folks back home?
Yeah.
Ah, come on, pal. You can trust me.
Don't tell Dorothy. Oh.
What's up? Someone after you?
No. Why?
Here, try this.
Thanks. What's in it?
Arsenic and old lace. Arsenic's fine. The lace? Yeah.
Coats and that.
Yes, but I wouldn't. Gary's lying down.
Gary, is he alone?
Would you believe it?
Oh, Chris, I haven't seen Gary all evening. Do you know where he is?
Sylvia, what are you doing here?
That's my question.
Oh, look, go away. I'm a sick man.
Oh?
You're trembling.
Cuddle me a little bit.
No, what?
Please cuddle me.
Oh. What's the matter?
Nothing. It's not important.
Out.
So sorry. I thought I left my cigarettes on.
You're trying to ruin me.
Me ruin you? That's a switch.
What's so funny, Peter?
Come on, Peter, what is it?
Have you got a fag, please?
What?
Have you got a cigarette? Oh.
There was a time when
I know all about the time when.
it used to be fun.
So?
So why?
I could give you 6 good reasons.
I'm waiting.
To begin with, I don't feel so good. Secondly, Dorothy's downstairs waiting for me, and we're supposed to be together.
Yeah.
Third, Chris invited me to this party, and I don't intend to abuse his hospitality.
And fourth.
Fourth? I didn't feel so good.
You said that.
Yes, I did.
You know, I'd really like to go out with you again.
You've got a nerve.
That's not an answer.
All right. Your place?
When?
Tomorrow night? Soon enough?
Fine. At 8?
I'll be there.
What about Dorothy?
Now you ask.
Looks like someone's enjoying the party.
Oh, thanks.
I'm sorry, Chris. Nothing personal. Listen, hasn't anybody got any ideas?
I know an old house.
Oh, what, you mean the old manor?
That's right. It's always been good for a laugh, hasn't it?
Whoopee.
What about this old house?
I don't know. All I know is it's supposed to be haunted.
Now, that sounds interesting. I'd really like to see a ghost.
Oh, come on, baby.
I want to see a ghost, okay?
Hey, come on. Who's got a car apart from Chris? This could be fun.
What could be fun? What's happening?
We're all going ghost hunting.
Ghost hunting?
Why not? It's not far. Just outside town.
Now, we better figure out who's coming.
Come on, Dorothy.
Get a move on, Sylvia. We're going ghost hunting.
All right, who's coming with me? Hey, I will. All right, then you guys get the booze.
Dorothy, what's the matter?
I've been looking for you all evening. Where have you been?
Just been lying down in there. Had a few too many drinks.
I didn't even know you were here. You might have got someone to tell me.
I was out, cold.
Who were you with?
Don't you trust me?
No.
Dorothy, don't spoil the evening. This is a party.
Come on. Okay, lads, come on.
I'm sorry. It's just that I'm...
I understand.
Hey, was that Chris?
Yes, Sheila and Richard, too.
What happened?
Nothing. Chris said they were just routine questions.
Well, how did they find out about us?
It was nothing to do with that night.
That's right. Gary is missing. It's been reported.
Oh, no.
Now what's the matter?
We got done on that drugs bust.
That's right.
Well, what about Sylvia? Won't they get hold of her?
Listen, not if we play it cool. Now, look, she had nothing to do with that business, so there's no reason why she should be involved, is there?
Are you sure?
Well, how the hell do I know?
Oh, come on.
Central 289.
Hello?
Hello?
Hello, Dorothy?
Who is it?
It's me, Sylvia.
Oh, hello.
Didn't you get my messages?
What messages?
To phone. I've called you 3 or 4 times. I wanted to know about Gary. Well, I haven't seen him in the shop for days. I think something's happened to him. I don't know. And I think the police have been asking about him. Have you seen him? You haven't? I don't understand. When? And you haven't seen him since then? Well, thanks, anyway. I hope you didn't mind me phoning. Oh, if you do see him, ask him to call me. Thanks. What the hell are you doing here?
I've got the key of the door. You gave it to me, remember?
Well, you can damn well give it back.
Oh, no. I paid for this.
Then we've both paid.
You sound as if it was painful.
Wasn't, but it's becoming that way.
I'm sorry.
Thanks.
Have you seen any of your friends lately?
No, I haven't, as a matter of fact. Why?
I just wondered. Where is it?
Where's what?
That lighter I gave you. It was expensive.
I don't know. I lost it.
Just like that.
I didn't throw it away. I just lost it.
Where?
I don't know. What does it matter?
It matters to me. I had it inscribed, remember? To Sylvia. With love.
I missed it a couple of weeks ago. At a party.
That night I dropped you.
Yes, I think so.
Well, wouldn't somebody have found it by now? And given it to you? Or phoned you to say they'd found it?
Nobody has.
Well, think. Where did you have it last? It's important.
I think you're going round the bend.
I said it's important. Could you have lost it at that old house?
What do you know about that?
Never mind. Could you have dropped it there?
You need never mind.
Answer the question.
I don't know. I might have done. Anyway, it's only a lighter.
Only a lighter. It could finish us both.
Do sit down.
The inspector's been questioning me again about Gary.
Oh?
Yeah, he's the same gentleman that brought me in on a drugs charge last year. No evidence was there, Inspector?
No.
So he doesn't show up for a few days. What's the panic? It's not the first time he's gone off.
So I gather from everyone I've talked to.
Do you think he could have had some sort of accident or something?
No, hardly. Otherwise, we'd have been notified. I rather think that he's hiding away somewhere because he's frightened. He had a row with his girlfriend.
John, 2 brandies.
Chris, I'm scared. I'm so scared. Richard called me up this afternoon. He wants to take me out.
Richard?
Tomorrow. You don't think he could have done it, do you? I told him I couldn't make it.
What are you doing tonight?
Not tonight, Chris. I couldn't.
Okay.
Just wouldn't be the same. Not now.
What the hell's that got to do with it?
It's got a lot to do with it.
I'm gonna make a phone call.
Sheila, why'd you keep running away?
I thought you were somebody else.
No, it's only me. Can we talk?
Strange. That night seems so far away.
Not to me. I can't get it out of my mind. I think about nothing else. I hardly sleep. And when I do, I just have bad dreams. For me, it might have been yesterday. That terrible drive. Digging the grave. Burying him.
Richard?
I don't think I can keep this up much longer. All the lies and the secrecy. Still not knowing whether it was one of us. And if it was, who? Which one? Henry? Madge? Chris?
How long have you been here?
I just got here. Why? Have I missed something?
Do you usually walk straight into people's flats?
I walked into your flat, Sheila.
Yes, I noticed that.
All right, next time I'll send you a postcard.
What's the matter? Your brunette busy tonight?
No, I just came around to tell you that we're all going to meet.
All going to meet?
That's right, tonight at my place.
Well, then you can count me out. My God, you act as though nothing had happened, as though Gary had never been murdered.
Don't try and pretend that's all you've been thinking about while you've been with Richard.
Oh, grow up.
You told me you weren't going to see him. Now, why did you?
Just cool it.
Why lie? Why do you have to lie to me?
Just leave me alone.
Listen, maybe you've been baiting me. Maybe you've been saying the same things about me behind my back that you've been saying about Richard. Is that it?
Go away. Leave me alone. Maybe you think to it.
Everybody suspects everybody else. Now she suspects me.
Sorry, Bill, I've got another one for you.
A missing person?
Yes.
Not another one for the pot.
You'll manage somehow.
I sincerely hope so.
Well, we've got a contact for you this time. The name's Fuller. Sylvia Fuller.
Oh. All right, where? Sergeant, will you come in at once, please?
Okay, Dorothy. Go on.
I want to put an end to it all. I want to tell the police what happened. I can't stand it any longer. Please, let's tell them what happened.
How do you feel about that, Peter? We're in this too deeply now. I mean, we've got to sort this thing out amongst ourselves, and that's about the only choice we've got left.
Oh, we should have gone to the law straight away.
You should have said that before, shouldn't you?
I know. We were all part of that decision.
Oh, look, what good can we do arguing among ourselves?
We can't do any good by ourselves. We've got to go to the police.
Probably Sheila.
So what's this meeting about?
We're trying to straighten this thing out amongst ourselves.
Really? And how many among us can think objectively about it anymore? Look at us all. We're all so goddamn scared we can't think straight. And if you insist on dragging out this little charade 1 minute longer, we'll all be bloody psychotic.
There is a way. We could go back to the house and search it.
We did.
No, I mean really search it. See, I just don't really believe that one of us did it.
I don't want to go back to the house.
Well, who the hell does?
But what good can it do?
Look, if we go back and at least try to do the same things, now maybe something, I don't know, will turn up and give us a lead to someone else.
Oh, no, please. I couldn't.
Look, it's worth a try. At least a try. Before we go to the police.
Well, we can't get much deeper, can we?
So we do recreate what happened the other night. It might not prove anything. So we find out who the killer is. Then what?
Well, if we find the killer, even if it is one of us, we can help him by going to the police.
Well, I don't want to go back there, but if it's the only way...
Look, we've really never gone over what we did that night, and I think we should.
Well, I can't stand this much longer. I'm willing to go along with anybody's idea.
I think it's crazy.
Look, everything about this is crazy. Dorothy, what do you say?
Okay.
Why don't we go in this room?
Richard, everything as before.
Hey, Chris, we haven't got a tape recorder.
Yeah, we haven't got any drinks either. Now, come on now. We haven't come in for a party, not this time.
Yes?
Miss Fuller,
Yes, who are you?
I'm Sergeant Barry, and this is Constable Allen. I wonder if you wouldn't mind answering a few questions.
Come in. Sit down.
Thanks. A lady has reported that her husband's missing. He hasn't been seen for 2 or 3 days.
So? It's not my day for hiding husbands.
No, I suppose not.
You can search the place if you like.
It won't be necessary. For the time being.
I'm really quite alone.
The lady's name is Kellett. She gave us your name and address. Said you and her husband were friends.
Bob? Missing?
You know the gentleman?
Yes. But I haven't seen him since last Thursday.
Where?
He was here.
I see. Have you any idea where he might have gone?
No?
Sure?
Yes, quite sure. Although he might have...
Anything you can tell us might be useful.
Well, he didn't exactly say where he was going. But I got the impression he might have gone to find a lighter of mine.
Where was that?
Oh, in a deserted house a few miles from here.
What was he doing there?
I went there with a crowd of friends a month ago. I told him I might have dropped it there.
Could you describe the place?
I've got a map somewhere. I could show you.
I'd be grateful.
I think it's somewhere here.
What happened? Well, she wandered out of the room while we were talking, and suddenly she started screaming. She thinks she's seen Gary. She saw Gary? Look, she's just being hysterical, that's all.
Somebody better get her out of here quickly! Let me go!
I've got the car ready. I better get home right away.
I'll get our coat. She'll be all right once she quietens down.
With a bit of luck, I'll get her home before it's too dark.
Peter? Do you want me to move my car?
No, I'll manage. Come on.
Should never have come back here.
Peter?
What?
Will you take me back with you? I wanted you to drop me off on the way home.
Okay, come on.
Do you think she really did see Gary?
You mean a ghost? Just the same, we better check this place and see that there's nobody else here. You check upstairs.
so wonderful, so light.
Where's Sheila?
I thought she was here. How long are we going to stay here, Chris? Why can't we leave now?
Because we told Peter we'd meet him when he got back, that's why.
He's coming back here.
Yes. To continue the experiment.
Oh, to hell with it. Why can't we just leave? Where's Sheila? 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 Sheila?
I can't understand her going off like that.
She's taken a candle with her, I think.
What?
She's taken a candle with her. She'll be all right.
It's full. Like the night of the murder. You know, Sheila shouldn't be wandering around this house by herself.
She doesn't frighten easily.
You know, those gashes in Gary's head were pretty deep. There really must have been some force behind them that really cut him up like that, huh?
You said yourself about people who are mad. They're very strong when they're violent. I wonder why.
Blade must have been sharp. Probably knew.
It must have been.
It's funny how someone can be so perfectly normal and then suddenly something just triggers them off.
Isn't the moon supposed to affect some people like that?
Bradley here. What?
It's all right. I thought it was Sheila.
Chris, about Sheila.
Look, I don't blame you. Sometimes I hate her so much I'd like to... But you know, I always end up going back to her. And of all the women I know, I always end up going back to Sheila.
You know, I've always been afraid of the dark.
You were so frightened of the dark. Why the hell did you come and play here when you were a kid?
Oh, no, that was different. I was trying to prove something.
Prove what?
That I wasn't a coward.
I don't get you.
When I was younger, I used to explore old houses and places like that with my brother. One day, I got caught in the cellar of an old ruin. I was there for 3 days, locked in. I was 6. The days were bad enough, but the nights were terrifying. The cellar was pitch black, except for a thin streak of light that shone under the door. It was the moon. A full moon, just like tonight. I think if it hadn't been for that light, I would have died. Sometimes I can't really say what I want to say. it doesn't come out right. And then people laugh. When I don't want them to laugh. They won't take me seriously. That's why I've always preferred to be alone. It's all right for you, Chris. You make friends easily. I never have. I've tried, but it never works. Especially since John got lost. You never knew my brother John. You couldn't have.
So you destroy them.
But I can in this house. I can kill them here. But they keep coming back. And they'll lock me away. In the dark. So that I won't be frightened of it anymore. But it's worse when you're locked away and it's dark. I like you, Chris. And I like Sheila. I'm your brother. You locked me up. But I got out. I got free.
But remember the story of this house, Richard. The boy killed, and then he killed himself. I can help you, Richard. I can help you.
You'll lock me up. I'm afraid. You're like Gary. You don't like me. You're trying to trap me.
No.
You want to put me in the cellar, where it's dark.
No, I don't, Richard. I'm your friend. I'm your friend, Richard. Richard, listen to me. I'm going to walk right out of here, and you're not going to do anything. You're not going to kill me.
Chris, don't go. I'm sorry. Maybe the house will catch fire again. I like fire. I'm sorry.
Richard, I want to help you. Richard, hand me the knife. Come on, Richard. Hand me the knife. Come on, Richard. Richard. Hand me the knife, Richard. Come on.